This is the new Zorin OS 17, and this new update has this 3D transition for the desktop, and it looks really cool, and you can switch between your workspaces using this transition, and you can see you can view it from all these different angles, and it just looks really cool. So watch the video till the end as we will explore what makes Zorin OS one of the best Windows alternative, and also one of the best choices if you want to try Linux OS as well. So starting off, if you go to the wallpapers, and the Linux is always known to have a great number of wallpapers, but in this case we only have 3 options. The 3 of them looks fine. We have a logo one, and other one is the dark mode and for the light mode. And if you go to the settings, you can check out my processor is the Ryzen 5 2500U with 8GB of RAM, and it's running fairly good in this processor as well. And if you check out the app launcher, this is how it looks right now, but we have other options as well. So if you go to the Zorin appearance, which is right here, you can see we have 4 options for the desktop layout, and I've chosen the third one. But you can also check to choose the default Windows style of the menu, and we have the start menu like options here. I prefer this third option because of the big icons, and also you can easily launch the app launcher using the Windows key. And if you have Pro version, you can also ask for more layouts. And you can see the notification that I've received is not from the Zorin OS, but actually it's from the Instagram. So I've connected my phone using the Zorin Connect app, and you can see I can reply like right from my Zorin OS desktop, so I do not have to open the phone. And you can check out on the bottom, I have these options. I can see my phone's battery and access the messages, the notifications, silent ring, and all that. This makes it really convenient to use your desktop and access your phone settings. So you have the Zorin Connect app, which is pre-installed on the Zorin OS, and you need the companion app in the phone, so you can install it from the Google Play Store. And this is how it looks in the phone. We have options to send files, which is really helpful, and you can connect multiple devices as well. I've connected this device, and we can send clipboard, and I could see the send the files options, which are really helpful. And we can use it as a slideshow remote, multimedia control, so you can play, pause music and anything that is playing on your OS. And this is also a really helpful option, which is the remote logout, power off, restart, and these all work without any issues. You can use them, and you can also use it as a mouse, so if you want to use it as a trackpad, not as a mouse. So all of these features are really helpful, and all of these rest of the features require plugins and additional, so I'm not going to go into deep that, but you can use Zorin Connect and it works flawlessly and seamlessly as well. So now coming to the customization, as I was talking about, you can switch between the light mode and dark mode, and this is how it looks. It reminds me similar of the Android quick toggles, the colors, and it when you hover with the mouse, the color changes. You can change the accent colors, and it looks really good. And we have the options for power saver and balance mode, and we can access the Zorin Connect app from the quick toggles. And there is also this small button, but this is for the screen recording, and it looks really nice, but I'm screen recording. I cannot access that options right now. And if you use the power off menu, you can check out how it expands, and you can access the restart power off. It looks really cool, and this is how the lock screen looks. So all of these are really well designed, and even though this is a beta version, okay, I did not mention that before, but it's not even the stable version, and this is already so stable right now. So other options include this jiggle effect animation, which I always enable, and we can also have this 3D desktop transition that I showed in the beginning, and you can also customize those with various aspects, and these are they go really deep in the customization, so you can toggle and tweak that. And we have something called this Windows styling, and we have advanced options for that as well, just like the 3D desktop. And basically it is for the when you want to multitask, you have shortcuts you can assign to. So like this example, I have a browser opened up on the right, and you can choose a second the app that you want to just snap it on the left. It's like the Windows multitasking options, and it actually remembers if you are in the multitasking mode. and even if you switch workspaces. So this is really cool, and if you want to go deep, you can go ahead and customize the Windows styling option with the Zorin OS 17. Now coming to the built-in app store, which is always good to have. This is it looks to me like this is similar to the FlatHub app store. We have a lot of popular apps right in the home page. You can check out the Blender and all that. So I'm going to enable the D&D mode so I do not get the mobile notifications because they are endless. And you can see the Citrus emulator, Discord. We have all that in front of the home page. And you can also access the install applications updates right from the app store. And if you look down, we have options for the codecs, and these are some advanced options because these are meant for like we have the Steam drivers here. So if you're planning to install Steam to play the PC games, you can install these so it works flawlessly. And we have these codecs for the multimedia player. If so I'm going to show you right now. This has a great video player built in, and it wasn't at first playing the MKV videos, the movie files, but after that I installed the codecs, it was playing without any issues. And you also have these online channels which do not work in my region, so this is a really good video player. And we also have a media gallery, and unlike the photo viewer, this gallery has all your recent photos, screenshots and everything stored at one place. And then we also have a great music player which has online radio and some online songs as well, and all of them are really great design and they look quite similar. So it has a theme going on which looks really cool. And of course you can, if you want to use Windows applications, you can use Play on Linux, and it's quite easy to install Play on Linux on the Zorin OS. It's just one click and you have all the necessary system files, and have the Wallpaper installed currently, and you can open it up without even installing it. Is by default there if you want to access it. And if you go to the configuration, you can see that we have all the very old version of Windows, but we have options like the control panel, the task manager. We have all those options right here in the Play on Linux. So if you want to install, I have a dedicated video as well, but you can just install Play on Linux from the app store and start using it. And we also have a dedicated weather app, and these small touches makes the OS really worth using, like this clock app, well designed. So that is why I'm calling it one of the best Windows 11 alternative as of now. Another really great feature is this online account function. So if you want to log in using your Google account, what it does is all the apps, like I showed you, they have the email app or the calendar, all of them get synced with your Google account. So right now this is the default email app, and I can access all my emails from the Google account right from here. Similar is the case with the calendar as well. I can access all my events and tasks from the calendar app. So all of it gets synced in the background. So this is really cool. It kind of makes it feel like an Android ecosystem. So this has all the necessary apps that like the LibreOffice packages that act as a MS Office alternative. So overall, Zorin OS is great for someone looking to switch from Windows to a stable Linux OS, and you can definitely go ahead and try it. So now let's go ahead with how to install it on your system. So first visit the Zorin OS 17 official website, and then scroll all the way down and you will see something like this which says download the Zorin OS 17 core beta. So this is the beta version, but it's really stable as far as I've used. And after you have downloaded it, and you will see this screen, and if you are for some reason facing any speed related issues, you can change the servers. And now you also need a tool to create the bootable USB for Zorin OS 17. I'm just going to use the Balena Etcher. So just go ahead and download the portable or the MSI version if you want that. And once you have installed that as well, and both of those files are done and installed, open the Balena Etcher. You can find it in the start menu, and open the applications. Then we will select our ISO file, the Zorin OS 17, and just locate the file from your downloads or anywhere else we have put it. And now we need to select our pen drive. So I would recommend 8 GB or above pen drive. Now we can go ahead with the flashing process. So just click on the flash. So it's going to start flashing the file, and it's going to take some time. And when the process is done, we need to power off our device and then press the BIOS key. And in the BIOS menu, you need to find out secure boot and make sure it is disabled. Otherwise you will face some issues and it won't boot. And also make sure you have backed up everything, because if you're planning on installing it, you will lose your files. So make sure you have backed up your Windows and everything. And you can access the boot menu from the BIOS, or if you have secure boot disabled already, you can directly just power off your device, then press the boot menu key and power menu together. Now you see this boot menu screen, and you can select between the install Zorin OS or install with the NVIDIA graphics if you have on your laptop. So now you'll see the boot screen for the Zorin OS, and this is the new boot logo of theirs. Now in the home screen you will see these options called try Zorin OS or install. So we're going to go ahead with the installation option. Now select your language, and then we need to also connect to the Wi-Fi network. And after that you will see these options. So it can install updates automatically after, and during the installation process you can skip that if you want, but I'm not gonna recommend that. And you can also have these options, so it will install the graphics drivers or the necessary drivers automatically, and to make sure you check that. And also make sure you check this option to disallow any kind of sharing of your personal data, so make sure you also take that. And now this is option of where you want to install it. I'm going to choose the normal installation method, but if you want the dual boot options, you can select the something else option. I have dedicated video on that, you can check that out. And this is going to delete everything, so all your drives and everything will be deleted. And now select your region and country and select username and password. So in my case I wasn't seeing this continue option. I was after typing the password, and I thought it was kind of installing in the background, so I was not seeing the continue options. So if you get stuck on this screen, make sure you leave the system like that, and after a while you will see the continue options, and then you will see the screen and it will start the installation process. But this will not take that much time. So after the installation is done, just reboot your system, remove the pen drive, and then you will boot into the Zorin OS 17 and start using it. So that was it for this video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.